Hello everybody and welcome to Play Great Games. I play 4 new games in the Game Pass every month and eliminate one each week until we have the winner, my personally recommended Game of the Month. Keep in mind these are only my opinions. Today is the grand finale of December 2020. We started the month off with the 4 games Deep Rock Galactic, Streets of Rogue, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Unruly Heroes. Only 2 of those games remain, and by the end of this video, we'll have the winner of December 2020. The games standing are Five Nights at Freddy's and Unruly Heroes. Let's jump in, shall we? Starting off with Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's is a horror game putting you in the back of a pizzeria while different animal robot lookalikes come slowly to you. It's a simple concept, but they handled it well. Alright, I'll break down the game a little more clearly for you. You take a job at being a night guard for a small pizzeria called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Sounds a little like Night at the Museum to me, only not so funny and a little more scary. The first game starts off with a series of The first game starts the series off nicely by making it very simple. At the beginning of each night, you get a call who hired you. It's kind of like Cecil from Night at the Museum. This building, just to be honest, is a giant circle. The robots spawn at one end and you spawn at the other. You got cameras located throughout the building. Using them will give you their location at the cost of losing valuable energy that can't be restored throughout the night. In the second game, they stepped it up a notch and added a few new features. You can now skip the call at the beginning of each night, thank God. You have a mask. There's a new robot, and a couple more. It's very simple, I like it. Last but not least in our list is Unruly Heroes. Unruly Heroes is a game very similar to Ori and the Blind Forest. It's a side-scroller game that puts you into a world that revolves around Japanese mythology. Or Chinese mythology, I can't really tell the difference. The characters you play as, the enemies you fight, and the people and the creatures along the way all reflect this idea. Another option I love in this game is that at any time you like, you can switch different characters. The characters in this game have different powers and abilities. This sets them apart and also makes it so you have to use different characters at different times instead of just using one of them for the whole game. Different characters are necessary for different times. It balances things out neatly. Combat in this game stands out to me because it allows you to be free. The game doesn't force you to play in one certain way, it allows you to make your own if you want. When I came to the first boss, which was this giant tree thing, any other game might have wanted me to stand there and hit the thing to death. Wait for another wave of his minions to come out of the ground, and kill those, then keep killing the boss. Instead, I stood up on top of this platform thing and hit the boss until he and his minions died. And I walked out without getting a scratch. It, in my mind, is very important for a game to have freedom. It's elimination time, and not just an elimination time. This decides the last winner of the year 2020. Kiss it goodbye. Nobody will miss you 2020. The game that will be eliminated is Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's is a horror game that is very good at doing a simple job. Now, why would I eliminate it? Here are the reasons. As I said, this game is, as I said, simple. It had one purpose, and it nailed that purpose. Don't get me wrong. But Unruly Heroes had a bigger purpose, and it nailed it as well. So what stands out more? A little job that was done right, or a big job that was done right? Now, I was going to bring up the graphics, but I just remembered that the first Five Nights at Freddy's game was released in mid-2014. They, weren't doing as well as we are when Unruly Heroes was made and released in early 2019. So there's obviously a difference there, and I won't be judging anything here, but I will give kudos to Unruly Heroes. They nailed the graphics, suits, the game style, and just everything inside of it. Alright, thank you for watching. That's the end of 2020 right there. Let's all hope 2021 will be better. I hear some cool movies and games are coming out. Really excited for the games. And I, just like those cool movies and games, will be back in the first week of February after I take a few weeks off and rest. I know it's a little late, but Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and remember, life is short. Play great games.